folks, this is Rosie at Always Rosie's Life. We had a nice quiet rain last night here in the Sonoran Desert, and I thought I would show you some of the things that Mary has done on her property. If you look at this, she has dug over the years. She has dug some retainer, like some reservoirs, because her property is on a hill, and when it rains, the rain tends to stream down onto the street in front of her and run off into the wash. So over the years, she has watched how the rain has streamed down her property, and she has dug retainer holes to hold some of that water onto the property and be more useful to her. I wanted to share that, because it's like you have to come up with those kinds of ideas that when it rains, so to speak, when it rains money, or when it rains rain, it's great. It's a good idea to figure out how to put it to best use. On this property, she's got a lot of trees that she's brought in, fruit trees and nut trees and such, and she's built little berms around the trees so that when it does rain, she can use that rain in the best way possible to irrigate her trees and collect it into rain barrels, as well as allow it to naturally flow around the trees that she wants to keep. And that's kind of what we have to do as older folks on a fixed income, when we figure out a way to bring in extra money, or we scrape a few pennies and dollars off of a bill that we have. It's a good idea to figure out the best ways that you can hang on to those extra dollars and pennies, whether that means putting it in a savings account, or hiding it under your bed, or adding it to your mortgage. There's so many ways we can use dollars, but the key is to give every dollar, every penny, every dime, every drop of rain a job, and keep it within reach, keep it active, and keep it useful. Boy, have I been looking at that over the last month or so on how I can make my bills a little bit smaller and spend more wisely, and hang on to what I have. In the last video, I told you that I've finally come to the conclusion that it is time for me to sign up for Social Security, which I'm going to do. I'll be home in a few weeks, and that's first on my list, is to start gathering paperwork for Social Security and bring a little bit of money into the house, because honestly, I'm being really honest here, I'm spending more than I'm bringing in. That is not a happy place for me, and it's got to change. And that's not to say I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing as an artist. That will continue. That's my passion, and I will never, ever give it up. That said, it's time for me to start looking at more multiple streams of income and start bringing it in a little at a time, or a lot at a time, depending on what the rainstorm looks like. Whether it's a drizzle or whether it's a storm, all those drops really count. And I'm bringing you with me on that trip. I'm going to try to be as transparent as possible and share with you the ways that I'm saving, and figure out other opportunities for ways to stay happy and bring in more income. I think that's it for today. Oh, happy Valentine's Day. Even if you're living alone, know that you're loved. Know that you are valuable to the world, the earth, to other people. And the key is to spread that love to everyone. Everyone. Love wins all the time, every time. And what's happening right now around us, you know, can be overwhelming. But I'll tell you, it's coming to light, and that is the most important thing. It's coming to light, because if we don't know it's there, we can't fix it. We need to take a good hard look at those things around us that are less than loving and eradicate it. And each in our own way, we can do that. But in the end, love always wins. I'm sticking to that. All right, you folks, go paint wild. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.